Hello makeup lover and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've already been here before. If not, my name is Malene. I'm a Danish makeup artist living in Barcelona in Spain. For today's two different looks, I used the newest edition in the Pat McGrath Mothership range, and that's a Sunlit, oops, sorry, that's my chair. That's a Sunlit Seduction. And yes, I am well aware of the drama that's been going on, and I'm also one of the people that is a bit disappointed about the color story, to put it mildly. It is a beautiful palette, sure. No one will say it's not, I think. But the thing is, like, it's just repetitive, and the special shades, they don't feel that special. They feel more like metallics, some of them, and also they're not baked. So yeah, but anyways, I'm finally able to pull this off because the heat in Spain has been crazy this summer. So today I finally am able to film. There is a little bit of noise going on during the video because I have the window open at one point, and another point I had to turn on my purifier just to not sweat everything away. So I'm very sorry for that. But let's go into these two different makeup looks. If you want to see how I did them, please hang in there and I will show you. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or good ideas for future content, please put it in the comment box. And of course, if you like videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. It will be an honor to have you here. Now, let's go ahead and do some makeup, shall we? I'm going to show you the palette. Starting with a highlighter, the Skin Tint Radiance. And I'm just going to put that under my brow here to highlight this area. And I'm using my soft definer brush from Synergy. Dipped into Nude Rose with my Blender Pro. And I'm just going to pat it on. Stamp it on, whatever you want to say. And the reason for me doing this, like I always say, is because I have this wrinkly skin. If I just go like this, it will drag the skin and I will have strange lines with nothing in it. So I'm just gonna pat it on, and when it's on, I am then gonna work with it and work it out and blend it out a little bit. I think we can use a little bit more of that same color, so I am just doing the same here with the same brush. Dipping into Sienna Mystique with my mini booster. And I'm going to go a little bit further down, closer to the crease here, as you can see, to create the illusion of a crease, like a hollow. And because it's not super warm toned, they go really well together and they are easy to blend into each other. Now, to deepen it up a little bit more, I dipped into the Extreme Vermilion Dusk, I think it's called. And I am putting that here in the actual crease. On my eyes, as you probably can see, it turns out more burgundy than when you see it in the palette. When you see it in the palette, it looks very much like a brownish mahogany kind of tone, but it actually turns out more purplish, more burgundy on my eye, on my skin. Same color, same brush. Deepening up a little bit more, especially here in the outer part. And I'm also going to go down to the eyelid and put a little bit out here in the outer corner of my eye here. I'm now going to go to my under eye and I'm going to start with a nude rose. And I'm just going to put that on with a mini booster. I just brushed it off in a what do you call that? Makeup eraser. So I'm just going to put that down here on the lower lash line, under eye. Dipped into the Extreme Vermilion Dusk, and with my flat definer I'm just gonna put it out here in the outer part of my lower lash line to define it, and I'm gonna let it meet up with the same color on the upper lid here. This is kind of like the base for this eye makeup, and you can take it in so many different directions. As for now, I have, well, if you count the highlighter out, I have only used the matte shades. I'm now going to use my intensifiers, the stick here, because of course I'm going to go for something more dramatic, something more interesting than just a matte look. We all know that we don't buy the Pat McGrath Motherships just for the mattes. The shade I'm going to use has been called the Trouble shade in the palette, or the Dud, or, well, a lot of different things, but of course I'm going to use it when people say that, do that. So this is a Crimson Ecstasy, and I just put it on my ring finger and I'm just pressing it on here on my eyelid. I'm gonna give it more layer. Like so. Dip my finger into some Astral Pink Fetish. I'm gonna do that, give it some color here in the corner. I'm gonna mix it into the crimson shade, as you can see. Like so. For the inner corner highlight, I mixed the highlighting shade and the Astral Gilded Aura, I think it's called. And I'm gonna put that here as the inner corner highlight. Like so. I'm gonna give this eye look a black eyeliner. I'm just gonna follow the shape of my eye, and I'm just concentrating in the outer corner here mostly. Back with a little bit of mascara on and a little bit of black eyeliner on my upper waterline. I'm now going to go off cam to put on some false lashes. Back with some false lashes, and this is what it looks like. I'm now going to go on to the next eye. Like the other look, I'm going to start with the Skin Tense Radiance, the highlighter shade here under my brows. I'm kind of like going to start the same way as I did with the other eye. I am putting on some nude rose here. And I'm going to blend that out just a little bit. I want to make this a little bit softer. Well, I know I said I'm going to make it a little bit softer, and then I'm going to dip right into the darkest color in the palette, the Extreme Vermilion Dusk. And I'm going to put it in the crease, and I'm using my mini booster. I'm now going to blend it in a little bit to the into the nude rose. I'm not going all the way in here to the inner corner. I'm just using circular motions here to mix it in. And a little bit of the windshield wiper motions also. Dipped into the extreme vermilion dusk with my Builder Pro, and I'm just going to put a little bit out here in the outer corner just to deepen that up. And as you can see, it has this pretty mauvey, dark kind of mauvey kind of color when it goes on my skin. I kind of like this color. Time to spice it up a little bit, so I'm gonna put on my intensifiers. Dip my finger into the Astral Amethyst Allure, and I'm gonna put that on the middle of my eyelid here and mix it into the brown I just laid down. And now for some Copper Dawn. I'm gonna mix that into the purplish shade, and then I'm just gonna dab. I'm not gonna go all the way into the inner corner, as you can see. It's time for some Astral Gilded Aura, and that goes to in the inner corner, if I can fit my finger there, like so. Taking the Astral Amethyst Allure on the, what's it called now? Soft Definer. I keep forgetting the name of the brushes and I use them a lot. I'm going to put that here on my lower lash line. I dip the same brush into the Astral Gilded Aura, and I am gonna place that here in the inner corner. I feel like this look also really needs an eyeliner, so I am gonna give it just that. And I'm gonna use a black one again and do the same as I did with the other eye, where I just go into the middle here. I mainly concentrate on the outer part to elongate the eye a little bit, and just to make the lashes look more full. Back with a little bit of mascara on, and with this look I also put some eyeliner on the waterline, on the upper waterline. I'm now going to go off cam and put on some false lashes. This is what the second look looks like with some false lashes on. As you can see, it's very different from the first look, although the palette is fairly monochromatic. I'm now going to scoot to one side here so you can see them close up. And now I'm going to go back and I am going to zoom you out so you can see the looks with a full face of makeup. This is the finished look with a full face of makeup. And as you can see, I already put my glasses on. And on my cheeks, I put on a little bit of Fleur Cheek, the Divine Balm blush. And on my lips, I am wearing Omi. And as you can see, the two different looks, they are quite different in the terms of the color used, and also intensity. You can do something to make it a little bit more different though. I'm going to show you. So I'm just going to zoom you in a little bit so you can see that. What I always try to tell my friends and also encourage you to do in these videos is to play with your makeup and mix and match shadows, create new colors and effects. So that's what I'm going to do Now, I am pulling out my Astral White pigment. This is the one, and if you don't have this as a single, and you're so lucky to have the Subliminal, the first palette that Pat McGrath made, the first Mothership, then you have this shade. And I am dipping my ring finger in that, and now I'm gonna put it on the middle of the eyelid here to give it an effect, because this is an amazing topper, and I don't feel we have that in this Mothership number 11, the Sunlit Seduction. We do have one shade we can use as a topper, the Astral Gilded Aura, but it's not gonna change that much in terms of how the look is, because it's, yeah, you know the colors. I am just gonna go a little bit more crazy with this. Well, not crazy, but just gonna put it here to change up and make this look a little bit fun. Like so. So now we really have some duochrome thing going on here when I put that on top. So the purple gets more bluish purple, and we have a little bit more sparkle here. Here you see what it looks like, the little touch of the Astral White pigment. I highly, highly, highly recommend you to go play with your makeup, with your eyeshadows, with your palettes. Have fun with it and create, because that's what it's for. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or good ideas for future content, please put it in the comment box. And of course, if you like videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. It'll be an honor to have you. Now, I want to thank you so, so much for taking your time out of your schedule to watch this video. And I wish you an awesome day. Thank you so much. Bye. Mwah.